Hey, this is John with realestategpts.com. I just did a county-wide land analysis with the ARV GPT, and now I am going to look at a specific parcel. So I'm going off of a template here, and basically the information that we need to give it are county and state is Brown County, Wisconsin. The parcel, just pulling this from the county website, is that in village of Swamico. The acreage on this lot is 0.19. Let's see, I already said location in village of Swamico. Access is a paved road. Utilities are at the road for this one. Zoning here is looking at the county website. There you go. G1 residential. It is a flat lot. Floodplain. I'm not sure. So I'm just looking it up real quick. So when I need to find something that is in the floodplain, my really quick go-to is Redfin. Because they have the map. You can click on property location and it'll give you some floodplain info. So this actually says zone AE for this one. So this is actually a waterfront lot. Let's see. No known site improvements right now. Intended buyer is it's probably for a home site. This is a waterfront lot. So that's the information. And then what I'm going to do from my template that's just off screen here is just copy and paste that template into here. And so this is what I was going off of, was this information right here. So that's what I put in, and then the rest of this template here is basically telling it what to do and what output to put things in. And so we'll get that running. Now, I actually ran this in the same conversation that I did in a different demo when I just looked at Brown County as a whole. I could have done this in a new conversation. I chose to do it in the same conversation. What's nice is when you do things in the same conversation and they're related to each other, it helps give the model more context about what it is that you're working on. So if you think about your workflow, or you're evaluating a new lead from a new county you haven't done a deal in before, maybe you can find out about the county, and then now your model has that information about the county, and then you go into the actual summary um, and look at the particular parcel itself, and it's going to help you find some comparable properties. And so, again, it's finding these from public record, and it found a couple, and it looks like these actually have homes on them, um, as opposed to being raw land on the waterfront. But it also has links to those, so you can check them out. And it looks like there are some active waterfront listings. And some baseline, more comps there. So then it's going to actually go through the valuation of price per acre. It's going to go through bracket and adjustments, and it looks like the option 3, small lot versus large tract. And so the final valuation range on here is somewhere in the $50,000, $89,000 range. And it gives you, here's where things are at the lower end, here's what you can do if you're on the higher end. And if you're an investor, your buy range is 35 to 60 with a recommended offer of 49. Now, interestingly, I've actually offered in this range, and the current owner is actually holding out for closer to this high-end list range. But then it gives you the confidence score and some other things that you can do to tighten things up. And that's how I would use the ARV GPT with this land comping template. And of course, you can tune the template. You can change things you like, add things that you're missing. It's very flexible so that you can tune it to exactly what you want to do. So good luck comping land. Go find some deals.